Oh, that's better. Okay, listen up. Okay, I know Fantano started the flannel thing, color coding flannels for the album that sucks. You give it the red flannel. The good album, it's the yellow flannel. Okay, I know, but you didn't copyright it, so sue me, Fantano, if you don't like it. What's up, guys? I'm back with another review, this time of an actually pretty good album. It is the second album by alternative trio Wallows. Wallows is consistent of 3 childhood friends and actors, Dylan Minnette, Cole Preston, and Braeden Lemasters. They've actually been performing under different names for a while now. They broke through in 2017 with their debut single, Pleaser, which I thought was pretty good. And then in 2018, they had the Spring EP, which did have some good songs on it, including Pictures of Girls. We knew something good was coming, as in 2019, they released a really stellar debut record called Nothing Happens. Just has some fun indie pop jams, including songs like Scrawny and Sidelines and Are You Bored Yet, featuring Clairo. Obviously, the COVID-19 pandemic kind of put a sideline on the tour that they were on, and they released a kind of strange EP in 2020 called Remote. It was recorded all on location, of course, because they were quarantined, and there were some odd songs on there, but some fun ones as well, like Virtual Aerobics being one that a lot of people hate, but I will defend that song. On this new album, we get, instead of the anxiety that really entrapped their debut record, we get something that's a little bit more lush here. We get something that's a little bit more celebratory. As of course, Dylan Minnette is now, the lead singer of this band, is now in a relationship with the lead singer of the band Regrets, Lydia Knight. And she's actually featured on a song here called Permanent Price. We got the lead single from this song in September called I Don't Want to Talk. I was going to say Tell Me That It's Over, but that's the name of the album. I Don't Want to Talk. And that was a very cool song. It has a harmonica, you know, very rapid kind of bopping song that you can get into. And, you know, it's like calling out to maybe someone who, you know, you bump into them at you're not on talking terms, but you keep seeing them, you keep wanting to talk to them. They might want to talk to you. It's like, look, you know, just tell me that it's over. You know, I don't want to keep, you know, delaying this any further. And it's a very fun song, and that definitely got me excited. The next song we got was Especially You, which is kind of a nice ode to a current lover, perhaps, you know. You know, you do these things that get me confused. I like him, but they get me confused, and especially you do. And with these first 2 singles, it was clear that the band was kind of shifting up their sound a little bit. There were a lot more electronics on these 2 songs, and it was clear that maybe Dylan Minnette, the leader of this band, and of course Braeden Lemasters, the guitarist and one of the main songwriters, they were really pushing Wallows to a different sound. And do they achieve those soundscapes successfully? I'll say for the most part, yes. There aren't a lot of hang-ups on here, and I really feel like this is an album that you can kind of just chill out to. Again, it's a shorter album, just like the Hippocampus album. It's only 34 minutes, not that long, but it's just something that, you know, if you're in the mood for just a quiet, chill, not quiet, but just a chill experience, and you don't want to listen to, I don't know, something that's gonna throw you off. I don't know, I'm just trying to say, if you're looking for an enjoyable, kind of chilled out record, this is definitely one. And this is a vinyl I pre-ordered here. It is the orange variant. It's pretty cool. And yes, I know you're all jealous of this, but this was Amazon's very own exclusive, so I had to get this one. But let's talk back to the record. The opening track on this album, Hard to Believe, is really a slow burner. It kind of starts with just vocals and some light keys, then the drums and instrumentation just crash in. It's very Strokes inspired. I'm getting that vibe from a couple of these songs. Sounds like something that the Strokes would kind of do. I know they're very influenced from them, but just the way that this song just flows through. It's one of the longer songs, but it works. All these different elements that they add, from whether it be the kind of beaming guitars, or maybe the, as I said, the quiet open and the way the chorus just kind of crashes in and out, it works. I don't know how to explain it, but it does. And then the closing 2 moments on here are really, really good. They're both slower songs. Songs like That's What I Get and Guitar Romance Romantic Search Adventure. Sorry, it's kind of hard to remember the names of them. I've listened to the album a couple times, but still the titles kind of you get confused with. But Romantic Guitar Search Adventure is one that I was not expecting to like just based on the title. I thought, is this going to be just kind of a throwaway track? No, it's not. It's a ode to a fantasy, perhaps him and Lydia herself. And it's just kind of you think about the ending of the theatrical Blade Runner, flying through the forest in a car. It's corny stuff like that, but it just has this synth line, and it just vibes all the way through. It's a great one. And That's What I Get is another one, perhaps talking about a past relationship as well. It has a very earnest spirit to it, and is one that I can get into. Braeden actually comes in and sings on a couple of the hooks and some of the bridges of this song, especially with I Don't Want to Talk. I really appreciate his voice. I think he complements Dylan's voice a lot. And the last track I'm going to talk about here is Hurts Me. This is one that is one of the more shorter ones on here. It's about 3 minutes, maybe under that. But I really do think it's one that, yeah, you can think, okay, this kind of sounds like a couple of the other tracks. Did they need this one? Yes, because it really wraps up the ending part of this album. And one of my favorite tracks on here is the song Marvelous. My God, this song is fun. I love the way it just bounces up and down. It feels like it has so much energy. It has only 2 minutes and around 10-20 seconds, but it has so much energy. This song is so damn fun. I love this one. At the end of the day, it was a single that I was conflicted on, but it really grew on me as I re-listened to it a few times. It really took in the lyrics and message. As I try and wrap up this review here, I think this is a solid album, and I think that Wallows have really avoided the sophomore slump. A lot of bands, especially in the indie community, will kind of take their time releasing something, especially if they release an acclaimed debut, as Wallows did. Maybe not a lot of care goes into that second project, but I think really the quarantine and the isolation has really helped this band develop their sound. All in all, I'm loving this record. It'll probably settle in. It's going to be in my top 10, at least, at the end of the year. And I am giving Tell Me That It's Over by Wallows a very strong 4 out of 5, even a light 4.5 out of 5 in the future. Let me know what you guys think of this Wallows album in the comment section below. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.